Welcome back to Satisfactory. We're at the reflection pool here, and we're about to make our way towards the space elevator, but really towards... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, that hurt. We're headed towards a coal deposit, but I think what I want to do... We've made a choice. I'm not going to say it's a mistake, but we've made a choice to be on our own grid. And I feel kind of obligated to stay on that grid while we're out here. Let me see if I can jump up here. Whoops. Kind of a little pre-video in the video here. All right, so we're just gonna... Oh man, this is some really hilly part of the world. This is just allowing us to keep our own grid. Though now that I've started this, I don't know how far away this is. This is why they tell you to stick with the global grid, but... I have a tendency to try to do things my own way. Let me do a quick scan for... Are we that close? Oh no, it's still right here is where we're headed. Let's put in a marker. Infinite large, select icon. We'll make it a... Not a lot of icons really. Thumbs up. Might be faster to go out to the water and then cut across. Yes, this is much easier. I thought I did a zoop there. I know this is a lot, but this allows us to have our grid of choice. And I think this is where we want to consider cutting in. It's either there or here. I guess it's there. Let's do one more zoom. See where we end up. Well, there's our keystone. Delete a good chunk of this. So what we're thinking here is we've got step 0. We're going to mine 120 coal per minute times 2. And we're going to do a little bit of gas mask research. I'm thinking because I've set that as a reminder to myself so we could make sure to get the coal needed for that research. And then I'm going to decide if we need to have a buffer on this mining platform. Ooh, Caterium. We're going to put in 16 coal burners. That's going to generate us a nice 1,200 megawatts of power. We're going to put in 8 water extractors at 75%. I'm not sure why I put in water extractors twice, but I did. So that's a pretty straightforward set of requirements for us here today. Should I ramp down into this coal platform? I think that's what I'm going to do. While I sometimes have a little bit of an idea of what I want to do, I often am just sort of winging it. I like this wet foundation concept. Ooh, I just realized something. I'm going to have to kick this off with a local biomass burner, and then I'm going to have to run the power back because I didn't string the power out to this location. Should have added that to one of my to-do steps. Trying to decide. I guess it's okay. Let's put in a 2 conveyor hole wall. We'll drop in a miner. And we'll go up a bit. Builder, foundation. And we just want to connect this stuff to the same. Okay, let's put in some stairs. We're just gonna do it the right way here. I don't know if this will... Yeah, I can't even reach that far. Ugh. I was gonna... Well, we might be able to do it. Put in a wall. So, straighten that out like so. And then I want to put in one little 1 meter foundation. And we're going to put this in like this. And we're going to have you connect like that. Loving the straight feature, by the way. Beautiful. That's a nice, clean supply of coal. Okay, so the coal comes down the line here. I don't think we need to do anything too expansive. All right, so we've got power. We didn't... Well, no, we don't have power. We've got coal, I should say. Let's see here. What I'm thinking is we should go to the builder side, go to special, hit the MAM. Mycelia, gas mask.
Research completed. Gas mask and filter unlocked. Mycelia fabric is highly absorbent, making it more effective at toxic gas filtration than the standard issue Pioneer helmet. A pleasant pine scent is included. Gas filters require regular replacement for optimal safety.
In other words, it's a consumable. All right. So that takes us out of... We've completed our coal ×2. We've researched our gas mass. We put in the miners and we decided on the buffers. Oh, that didn't update. Let me edit my do this again. Coal ×2. Gas mass research. And yes, on the buffers. There we go. You know, we've got room. Let's see if we can do some underwater action here. It's not going to let us build underwater. Well, maybe it will. This water is a lot more... A lot more reflective than I remember. We're kind of building using instruments only here, going by the sounds and the cues. Come on. Yeah, that's way better. That way we can walk in here much cleaner. Now, we were going to put in the 16 burners, but I'm curious what your thoughts are on asymmetry. Because we're going to do some asymmetry here. We need 8. We need 8 water extractors. So I'm thinking like this side we'll put in the water extractors. And I might just put in all 8 of them. That's totally by feel. I don't know if that's the right amount, but that's what we're doing. And then I'm going to hit the high ground. When in doubt, just think about getting organized. It's possible I need 2 of these foundations. I might just do that just to give ourselves a little extra room. But you know what? If you're going to do 2, you might as well do 3. Have 1 in the center. Okay. And then... production? Extractor?
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Thanks, Ada. I think I want to put these water extractors. Do we want to put them in the building or out of the building? One thing we do know is that we want to set these all to 75% extraction speed. Why? Well, because 8 of these at 75% use less power to generate power and provide exactly the right amount of water for 16 coal power generators. Is it really not going to let me copy paste these? Wow. Wait a minute. I want to set it to 75%, not 75 water. Yeah. Water extractors. Two water extractors at 75% support one water extractor at 75% supports 2 coal generators. So that's where our coal comes in. You know what? I'm tempted to go back up there and start mining this coal. But I probably don't have any biomass on me. Oh, I actually have a ton of solid biomass on me. This thing only takes 5 megawatts. We want some coal, but we want to make sure we have enough biomass to kick this thing off. We wanted each of these to produce 120, so that's a couple of power shards on this side. And no power shards on this side. And that way we'll just let the coal build up and be ready for us. You know? that was a bit of a miss. I want to at least clear. And then it's just a matter of... I think that's pretty good, actually. One more would center this. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. It'll be just a moment for you. Be right back. And we are back. I'm loving this water that's kind of just over the tide. Or foundation is just under the tide. I don't know which way I'd say it, but I'm liking the fact that the water comes up over the foundations. Every second one, they'll skip to... Oh, so lucky that worked out. I think I like this connection going this way better. And then maybe this guy doing both. Or we just redo this whole thing. Those cables look a little better. Well, they're not clipping. I don't want to get fully into deco, but I do want to tweak the bottom of this and make these jet black. And then test one of these to see what the custom... Ooh. Chrome makes it white. I think I like that better. And when we come back and do the blue or the lighting, I think that's going to look really good. Oh boy. Be better than me. Figure out how to jump. Okay. I got trouble jumping here, but we're gonna figure it out. Oh wow. It's such a small platform. Yeah, that's what I blame it on. There we go. Okay. So I want to feed this in from the side and have that be a thing. Maybe glass it in. I could turn this whole thing. I could also go up a level or two. I think regardless. Okay. power. How far back do we want this to go? I mean, we could put the edge right there, or we could just leave this open and make this the entry point. So we could buy ourselves some room here. Jeez, these are just really big. Well, technically, this is going to do a thing and go down. And, yeah, we should probably make this the flat edge of this. And then just make this kind of a long haul. So if I'm going to do it that way, we're going to put these kind of here. Everybody's least favorite thing to, well, do I want to make this the service layer? I potentially should make this a service layer. This is going to be a lot of zooping. Whoops. Oh. A little too far on the edge.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
Thanks, Ada. Helpful as always. Do I care about fluid buffers? Nah, I guess not. That's 5. Just want 3 more, and we want them to be well placed, perfectly aligned. And then we want... Uh-oh. Oh. It's weird I didn't have this.
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note: water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
Will do. Oh no, did we finally run out? I'm suddenly not sure about this service layer concept. Though I guess I only have to bring it up once. Yeah, okay. No, it's fine. Okay, let's consider another problem. Uh-oh. I hid this wire a little too well. Let's see if we can take this power upstairs now. Or should I take it through? Someday in the distant future, I'm gonna wonder where all this stuff is connected. I will have no idea. We'll leave that as a clue. There's got to be a better way to do this. Well, that's bad news. That means our main power grid is down. No one but you or me is ever going to see this. especially if we keep it close to the rock. I think whatever we do here is going to have to be extremely temporary. We have no method for flight. That'll work for now. I mean, we could get extremely lucky and find out that it was either our quartz crystal mine or our... Oh no, well, that's not moving, so it's our main power grid that's got issues. I kind of want to keep the stuff that we have around here. So we're going to have to take a major detour and repower our primary power grid. Which is going to be made difficult. By the fact that we don't have the power to make the power. We'll cut some stuff a little farther away. I'm thinking 1,000 leaves. Well, we hit. There we go. That should be enough to get us all the way through with the power plant built and then kick on the coal power plant. I'm pausing my own mind because I'm thinking maybe we need to make sure we start half of the power plant for the coal before we try to build the whole thing and start the whole thing at once so we have enough power to finish this thing. So we're going to dump the rest of our solid biomass and give it a little time to propagate to the various machines. This distribution is pretty close to equal. Uh-oh. That's bad news. We're trying to draw more than this will allow. But it won't tell me what the amount is. Oh, a couple of machines weren't ready to go. It's shutting down before it even powers on. we'll disconnect this plant from most of the rest of the factory. That should be enough to get us to the point where we can at least start this thing back up. It's going to be an interesting problem to get the coal power plant kicked on before we run out of solid biofuel again. Of course, this does include, this is actually a lot of biomass. 200 mycelia is what? 30,000 biomass? Let's call it there. We got the basic plans of our power plant ready to go. We might have to do some fun localized biomass burners. Get those put in place. And then once those biomass burners are kicked on, we can use that to power the coal power plant, and then use that to get us into a place where we can use coal. But that's something for the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.